Welcome to Pro Tools Expert, my name's Dan Cooper. We're back with another 15-minute mix challenge video. This time with a twist, quite literally. Yes, we're going to try and mix as much of a song as possible in 15 minutes using Waves OneKnob plugins. Now I thought this would be an interesting test as we've got 10 inserts in Pro Tools and we've got 8 OneKnob plugins. So I thought I would try this in a pseudo channel strip kind of way, with one plugin going into the next. So starting with this channel strip kind of OneKnob console thing in Pro Tools, we're starting with OneKnob Filter, which is a great filter suite plugin. Next we've got OneKnob Brighter, sort of a top end EQ. OneKnob Driver, great for sort of really gentle saturation through to really heavy overdriven distortion. OneKnob Phatter, which is kind of an analog style bass enhancer. OneKnob Pressure, which is a dynamics processor. OneKnob Pumper, it's a great plugin this for getting that pumping effect that you'd hear in, let's say, dance music on synths and basses when the kick drum's triggering that effect, so you don't need to muck about with sidechains with this, you just dial it in. Now I can't think of any applications where I'm going to use this in this mix, but we'll see. The next plugin, OneKnob Wetter, which is a reverb. And last but no means least, OneKnob Louder. I've got quite a large session here, drums, synths, guitars, and a load of vocal stacks. And I've got 9 of these plugin chains set up across tracks where I think they're going to work best. So let's have a quick blast of the song we're going to be working on in this video, and then we'll start that clock and see how much I can do in 15 minutes.
I feel it. In the atmosphere, start wheeling them out here, focus, chewing up your ear.
Okay, this is a pretty solid mix, so what I'm going to do is use the Waves OneKnob plugins to add some interest and some colour, some character to some of the key tracks in this mix. So let's start the clock and see what we can do in 15 minutes. And I'm going to start with the kick and snare. Just mute the vocals for a minute, so focusing in just on the instrumentation. Let's flick through some of these. Let's try a bit of driver. Nope. Fatter, so low ends. Yeah, works quite well. Bit of louder. Let's bring it down on the fader because we've got no output controls on this. Let's jump over to the snare. Try a bit of brighter. Yeah, works quite well. Bit of reverb. No, not really. Doesn't float me boat. Try a bit of driver. Ooh, that's interesting. Before. Back it off ever so slightly. Let's look at the bass. Now we've got 2 things going on the bass. Sub bass and this Hammond organ sounding bass. Let's focus on this though. See if we can get this to sound a little bit fuller. No, it doesn't need drive. That Hammond is doing that. Let's just try fatter. Yeah, that's doing it. Doing it for me. Let's have a look at some of these synths. Again, let's go for brighter. Yeah, that's nice. Just brings it out of the mix ever so slightly. No, don't need pumper. Let's try a bit of reverb on that synth. Yeah, that's working quite nicely. Just about hear it tickling your ears. sounds too static without. Let's bring the fader down just a little bit. What else we got? Let's have a look at that electric guitar sort of sounding synth. See if we can grit that up a little bit more. Let's go for Driver. Sounds a little bit too top-endy now, but I like the aggression. Let's use Filter to kind of soften that a bit. Works for me. Right, we've got this little Rhodes thing here as well. Let's try a little bit of compression on this. Yeah, that just sits in the mix. Now we've got two electric guitars, one left, one right. The outputs of those are sent to an auxiliary. So let's have a listen to what we can do with OneKnob series plugins on these. Brighter. Definitely. Bit of compression. Let's bring the fader down. Yeah, it's working quite well. It's working quite well. Right, let's have a look at the first lots of vocals. Got 3 here, stacks up, again outputted to an aux track.
Blowing out steam. I know it feels so arresting. I know it's a better we see.
Sound a bit boring, don't
I
they?
know it feels so electric. I know just blowing out steam. I know it feels so arresting.
Yeah. Try a bit of Driver.
It's a better we see. I know it feels so electric. I know
Yeah. Adds a bit of an edge to them.
eradication.
I think they need a bit of compression as well. Let's go for OneKnob Pressure.
Blowing out steam. I know it feels so arresting. I know
Bit more.
better we see. I know
Back off the Driver now.
feels so electric. I know
Try a bit of reverb.
blowing out steam. I know it feels so arresting. I know it's a better we see. I know it feels so electric.
Only needs a little bit, I think.
Enjoy eradication.
Right, we've got loads more vocals here again, all outputted to an aux, and see what we can do.
It feels so arresting. I feel it. I know it's a better we see. Energy blowing out steam.
Right, let's see what we can do with these other vocals.
It feels so arresting.
Put them in solo for a minute.
I know it's a better we see.
More compression than anything.
I know it feels so electric. I feel it. I know just blowing out steam. I know it feels so arresting. I feel it. I know it's a better we see. I know
Put the other vocals in.
it feels so electric. I feel it. I know enjoy eradication. Blowing out steam. I know it feels so
A little bit lost in the mix. Let's bring the top end out.
I know
Bring the breath out of the RRR.
see. I know it
Better.
feels so electric. I feel it. I
Yeah,
know
it's just too dull. Bring this in.
blowing out steam. I know
Much better.
it feels so arresting. I feel it. I know
Bit of compression as well, I think.
better we see. I know
Bring the fader down.
it feels so electric. I feel it. I know
Much better. Right, let's go back to the beginning of the song. We've got this. Let's try OneKnob Filter on this. Instead we can have the filter opening up like this. instead of it just being static. That would sound quite nice. But we'd need to automate it. So Pro Tools, set that to automate, put it in right, and let's have a go with this. So bring it all the way down, hit play. Let's start the automation from here. So back to the beginning. Yeah, sounds quite interesting, that.
I feel it.
Nice, nice.
Can you feel it?
Let's put that in reeds, and let's see what else we can do here.
Electric. I feel it. I know. Just blowing out steam. I know.
You know what? I think this is pretty much there. Let's try and put these OneKnob plugins on the master. And let's just keep it really simple. We're going to use Brighter for a bit of top ends, Phatter for a bit of low ends, and Louder for a bit of limiting.
I figured it out there in the atmosphere.
Don't think it's going to need much.
Wheeling them out here, chewing up your ear.
Let's try Phatter for a bit of low ends.
Going around, much better without. Fists up in a crowd, heart pounding it
And
out.
louder.
I feel it transecting an hour. It's irrelevant now. It's a delicate cloud.
Excellent. Other than getting the vocals just to sit a little bit lower in the mix, I'd say that's done. So hopefully this video showed you just how easy it is to use these OneKnob style plugins by Waves. Each of the plugins, does deliver. It does pretty much what it says on the tin. And yeah, you just twist in what you like, use your ears. It's working on your track, then move on to your next task. Now, we've produced individual videos of each of these OneKnob plugins, so if you'd like to learn a little bit more about these and to hear these in a different context, click the card in the top right or the link in the description to see those videos. Also to hear a before and after of this mix, so before any OneKnob plugins and after, again, do click that card in the top right to hear that. Anyway, I hope you guys got something from this. For more information on Waves OneKnob series plugins, do check out the Waves website. I'm Dan from Pro Tools Expert, and I'll see you again soon.